processing is how we look visually and how we sound, but not necessarily the content. And because we're not on the same page, they're not getting this, they're getting this, we think they're getting this. This is not going to match. Who has to change? We do. So we have to use less of this and start with this. And learn to use visual more than auditory. Third way you get data in, auditory. Put your hands right here. Your temporal lobes. Both sides are involved, but they're very different. This side is very different than this side. How many ears do you have? 2. All forms of dementia, all forms attack the brain asymmetrically. It means it attacks one side of the brain more than the other. That's how it works. It hits one side and then it spreads more. So what happens in general, the left side of the brain is generally attacked sooner and faster and more devastatingly than the right side of the brain. We don't know exactly why, but most patterns of dementia attack, you're going to see more on the left than on the right. Left, right, language areas. But they're different. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Third way that you get data in your brain, take that middle finger, drop it down, and touch it to the back of your other hand. Now this is actually complicated, and this is one of the most complicated, and it also takes up a lot of brain space. This is sensory motor. You feel something, you do something, you do something, you feel something. They're wired together so that when you feel something, if you like it, you do more of it. If you don't like it, you stop doing it. So when you feel something, you do something to change or encourage or facilitate what you're feeling, and if you don't like it, you don't do it anymore. Here's the biggest challenge of dementia care. Turn to the person next to you. And if you will come up this time for me, Shane. Thanks. All right, now what we're going to do is eliminate vision, and we're not going to talk. Okay, so we're taking away 2 of the ways that you would normally be able to get data into your brain, and I'm just going to use that third way. Go ahead and do that so you get the feel of what it is like when you're doing this. So you can already tell where I'm going with this. This is not a good one to start with because most people are not fond of the idea of starting an interaction like this. And I do this particularly so you'll start to get the idea of no touch until you've done a visual verbal, and only then are you allowed to do the touch. You got to make sure they come together. So here's what we're going to do. You close your eyes. People with dementia, put your hands behind your back because I want you to feel incredibly vulnerable. That's what this disease does. It robs you of skills, so you suddenly are pretty vulnerable. And you thought you were competent. Okay, so caregivers, here's what you're going to do. You watch me and do to them what I do to my person. Okay, y'all should have your eyes closed. There should be no peeking. Notice how many of you opened them up to see what I was up to. Yeah, they're sneaky like that. Okay, you ready? We're going to use these. Are you ready? And now, one more. Now, I'm going to pause you.
Okay. So, we're going to practice that. So, we have an odd number. Maybe I should have texted Abby to have her come back down. So, you have an even number. Anyway, so I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're 9, so I'll have to be the 10th person. So 5 of you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys kind of back up your chairs. Probably back up to about where I'm at.
I'll run you over.
Okay, maybe scoot up just a little bit. And the rest of you, okay, so you guys are going to close your eyes. Huh?
Duck, duck, goose?
Kind of.
Okay.
So, yeah. Not enough room to run around in circles. So,
I think that's illegal what you're doing.
close your eyes, young lady. You just have to. Oh. Keep your eyes closed.
I'm gonna hurt
All
somebody.
right. So I'm seeing some different reactions. I'm seeing
You didn't react at all.
I was ready.
So how did you? I saw some really funny reactions. Yeah. How did that make you feel?
Uncomfortable?
Huh?
Uncomfortable. Because I'm just wondering what's she gonna touch, what's she gonna do.
Yeah.
Like,
Made you feel uncomfortable. Reagan, you had the most visual reaction.
Uneasy and like jumpy.
Yeah. Like, where is she going to touch me next?
like,
Yeah.
After that, I
and anxious.
What's that? And anxious? I'm sorry, Dina, I didn't hear that. You what?
No, I said it's just uncomfortable just when she touched my head. It's like I'm not feeling comfortable with that.
Yeah.
But after I'm okay with the touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to switch roles, and you guys are going to sit in their chairs. Okay? And we're going to do kind of the same thing. Yeah.
Great. Okay, you sit down. Let me give it to you.
Huh? You want me to? Okay.
No, no.
Well, yeah.
She was gonna hit me. I was running. It's close.
So, are you recording? Please tell me we're recording. Okay, we're still recording. I think I changed the color mode. Anyway, all right.
Close
Those
your
of
eyes.
you that are seated, close your eyes.
Right there.
Yeah. And just.
Okay, your eyes closed.
It's just funny at this point.
I've done this before.
Oh, yeah.
All right, open your eyes.
Are we done touching each
So
other?
from the other side, yeah, this is why I said this is why I wanted you guys to introduce each other at the beginning of the.
It's easier that way.
Yeah. So, how did you guys feel?
I didn't feel bad at all because I could tell she knew what she was doing.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. But I mean, like, if she were to come up
me
and.
doing it for the first time, that she has done it before, and I could tell that.
Okay.
And so it didn't bother me. It
Okay.
didn't bother me as much. No.
I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I'm not violent.
Yeah. Yeah. Try something else with, because I can't really, I only can see maybe 3 of you that I can do this with. Okay, you guys come back here real quick. Let me tell you, let me give
Oh,
you
no.
instructions.
She's got a secret. Secret. You gotta follow her. Follow her.
Not bad.
That's what happened. She touched me right here. It tickled. I started laughing.
Oh no. Oh no. What's and I'm old too. That probably made a difference too. Touch it's different when you're touching somebody. So it is. Yeah, it would be, especially for the arms. Yeah. But knowing what I'm doing and how other than this is issues. Yeah. And somebody's here.
All right.
Surprise!
Oh no.
We're back.
Whoa.
Okay. Ready? All right. The ones that, those of you that are seated, go ahead and sit down. Or close your eyes. You're ready?
You want to watch the beginning of that again?
Anyway. Okay. Go.
Hey!
What are you doing? Yeah. Hold on a minute. Don't steal my
There you go. All right.
Was that scary?
So
see the reaction.
now, those of you, especially like Lynn, I already heard her reaction, and Juliet. What did you guys think? When, huh?
Awkward.
Yeah, because you didn't know what they were doing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right, come on back to your seats. Yeah.
Excuse me.
And did anybody else have any other feelings? Awkward, did anybody feel, what other feelings? I don't wanna.
I mean, you
Think
said what
about
are you
it.
doing, right?
Yeah, I asked, what are you doing?
So maybe a little bit of shock.
Yeah, not expecting it, yeah.
But how does this relate to the people we take care of?
I would
That's
do the same.
my lady, that scared the hell out of her.
You just answered your own question.
I don't want to scare her.
You just
Start
answered,
crying.
you just answered your own question.
Basically trying to put you in their shoes so that we don't do that to them.
Who would do that anyway? Lift up your shirt?
Well, if you're
Judy.
like trying to help dress and undress
Dress
them.
and undress,
Yeah.
things like that.
I get it.
So that, that's a great question. And that's why we have to think about our approach when we're working with somebody, especially if they have dementia. So, all right. We're gonna go, Ben, I think, make sure you still. We'll start the video again. Yay.
How many of you found at some point who were being touched, your eyes flew open? How many of you realize you had a really hard time not going, oh, wait a minute, hang on there. Now, what I want you to do right now is touch yourself where we just touched you. Go ahead and touch yourself where we made the touches.
Okay, and you guys can do that too. How was it different? Good.
How many of you feel that feels different?
When you're doing it yourself.
Yeah, you're doing it yourself.
You know yourself. You
Yeah.
can't do anything.
Yeah, you know yourself.
No, no.
And you kind of, I was gonna have you turn to a partner, but you kind of already answered that because you know yourself and you were expecting that touch because you did it.
Right.
So, now, imagine, well, this is where, those of you that are familiar with the videos, where that hand under hand approach that we'll practice in later workshops, where you're doing with the client, so they get the sensation that they're doing that themselves. It's kind of a, even when it comes to buttoning somebody's shirt, you can use hand under hand to help them get that sensation that that's what they're doing, because their hands are making that motion. So, all right. We are going, actually, you are going to get a little bit of hand under hand here.
Than when we touched you. Yeah, because if you are doing it yourself, you're actually sending and receiving, and it's a closed circuit. However, when we do to you, it's an open circuit, and for your brain, we eliminated the knowledge of where and when the touch was going to occur, and so your brain was going, oh, 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 oh. It was a hyper alerting, and let me tell you something that we don't think about touch. Light moving touch. Light moving touch, cockroaches crawling on your skin. Oh. Clothes rubbing across. Someone sneaking up on you. Light moving touch is an alerting, arousing touch. It's the hyper alert kind of thing. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Because it says something's